Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to Legends of Runeterra. We're doing another Lab of Legends run. Last time we had a really fun one with Echo where we discovered an instant turn 1 win combo that wasn't that consistent, but I feel like we probably should have gotten it more than once, but it didn't really happen. In theory, it should be possible on every single deck as long as we meet the specific criteria. But we're probably not going to try and do it all the time because it's a little bit boring and it doesn't really take advantage of what your cards are supposed to do. Today we're going to be moving on to Pike. Now Pike is one of the new champions who has a new mechanic called Lurk. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what Lurk does. When you attack while I'm on the top of the deck, I lurk, granting lurker allies everywhere +1/+0, max once per round. So I assume that's just so in case you give a lurker scout, they're not getting a whole bunch of stats. But so essentially, if we have a lurker on the top of our deck, it could be Pike, it could be anything else that also has lurk, then our other lurkers, when they attack, are going to get more attack, which is interesting. So Pike has quick attack, but without a lurk, a 4 cost 2 damage unit is not very powerful. So it looks like his transform him into death from below. Summon Pike striking an ally. Oh, okay. Or striking an enemy, not an ally. Interesting. So if he ever lurks, because he's on the top of the deck and we attack with a lurker, then we get a card that will summon another Pike for us. And Pikes have to deal 15 plus damage for him to evolve. When he evolves, when I lurk, he still transforms into death from below. When I kill an enemy, I strike the weakest enemy. Interesting. And then Pike's Bone Skewer. An ally strikes an enemy, then moves to the top of your deck. Okay, so that's a really good way to get a lurker on top of the deck guaranteed, but it does take a card off of your field, which I don't know how I feel about that. Let's look at the rest of his cards, see how many lurkers he actually has. Oh, okay, so he has spell cards that are lurkers as well, not just monsters. Create a Snapjaw Swarm on top of your deck. Play, I start a free attack. Interesting. I feel like this is only any good if you know you have a lurker, though, because otherwise it's not. Otherwise, you're just sending him to his death, I guess. What else do we got? Okay, we got Crackshot Corsair, which is really good with anyone who has free attacks. Like, these lurkers seem to have lots of free attacks, or scouts give you lots of extra attacks. Got the Prowling Cutthroat. I mean, I'm looking at this. I guess this is a 2 cost, which kind of sucks. If that guy wasn't a... I don't know why this guy's a 2 cost. He should be a 1 cost, in my opinion. But I'm looking at this, and I see a lot of 1 cost units, which makes me think that I want to improve my 1 cost units. We have quite a few lurkers, actually. Play, grant an enemy vulnerable. Oh, we can... Not only do we have the ability to create this guy, but we also just have him in our deck. Play, summon a Powder Keg, or random 1 cost follower. Powder Kegs... I don't think we have any spells that deal damage, so we're probably going to summon 1 cost followers. With the ability to summon free 1 cost followers, we probably even further want to make our 1 costs better. I don't think Out of the Gates is very good here, because our two cost units, they're both lurkers, but they're not very strong. Like, if this guy doesn't have a lurker with him, then he kind of just doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think we want Out of the Gates. This could be really good. What I want is to give all 1 cost cards +1/+1. But I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. Sometimes. I feel like all these cards are really weak. So I don't know how this is gonna go. We really don't want to fill our deck with things that aren't lurkers, because the lurkers don't seem very strong. They seem balanced around lurking, which means if they're not lurking, then they're incredibly weak. Allies everywhere that cost 3 or less are lurkers. Okay, never mind. We want this. So we just make everyone into lurkers. And then we literally don't have anything that's not a lurker. So that should be good. Except for the long tooth, but that doesn't matter. Although it doesn't work on spells, but I believe all of our spells that cost less than 1 are lurkers. We only have 1 spell that costs less than 1. So we're going to want to pick up maybe not a lot of spells. Interesting. It took us 6 minutes just to figure out what the heck we're doing here. I feel like you kind of need this lurker trait. Otherwise, I don't know how well it'll work. I think I was talking about it in one of the previous videos, but like when a new mechanic like this comes out, obviously the problem with it is there's not a lot of cards that support it. So if the cards that do support it aren't good, then the mechanic's not going to be good, right? Is this what we want to keep? So in our deck, we essentially have 1 non-lurker card, and that's Chum the Waters. Everything else is a lurker. So unless we have Chum the Water on top of our deck, we should be able... We did have Chum the Waters on top of our deck. That's kind of funny. But, which one do we want to play of these two? Obviously, this can't be blocked, so that'll be free damage, but this can kill a spiderling. I think we want the free damage instead, because this battle should be over quite quickly. And this is only... Oh, I didn't understand Lurk. I thought it was till the end of the round. Now I see that Lurk is forever. Okay, so never mind. Lurk is actually really good. As long as you have enough lurkers. If you don't have enough lurkers, obviously it's bad. But you have enough lurkers. Like here, I'm going to play this guy to get a free attack. And it should lurk. All of my lurkers. Okay, I understand lurk now. The problem was I didn't get it. But now I get it. I don't want to block this. Just let him go. So this turn we can actually summon multiple lurkers. We want to play this guy first. Okay, I think Lurk is actually OP now. I didn't realize, like, I feel like Lurk should only work on cards that you have on the field and in your hand. It probably shouldn't work on the cards in your deck. But who am I to judge, I guess? I guess the problem with this deck, obviously, is there, or at least with what we have, there's no high-cost lurkers, right? So when you're getting into the end game, you literally have to have been lurking a whole bunch, and you need a consistent supply of these lurkers coming out, and they don't have very much health, so... He doesn't appear to have any cards. I don't really want to give one of these spiders vulnerable. Maybe I just summon this guy instead. He's kind of the same thing, except...
What's that noise?
Okay, and then we just attack with everybody. We should just, like, kind of ruin him. Because at least all of our lurkers have 2 health. We need to somehow give them more health, maybe? Or keywords might be good. We want him to summon something big so we can give it vulnerable. The fact that this is a lurker is pretty crazy, too. Well... I get? I could play this. I'm gonna sneeze? Okay. Summon a pike striking an enemy. Does the pike stay on the field? It doesn't say he's ephemeral. I should just do that, right? And just strike this guy? And then we can almost evolve Pike here. We do this right. This guy's the weakest, so I guess we'll let him die. We don't need to take any more damage. We can pretty much just win for free at this point. Okay, so this deck actually seems really strong. Especially since we made our other cards lurkers. It's kind of like the enemies can't really play. We'll just go like this. Oh, that's not how I wanted to do that. Give me these two, this, then that.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Well, he is killing one of our things, not that that'll save him. Alright, well. We got a Pike evolve, granted. The game was already over, but... Okay, but I get what's going on here. We did 30 Nexus damage? Wait, really? Even though you only had 10 health, we did 30 Nexus damage? If you say so. Alright, so what do we want to go with this? We want to keep our followers to below 3 cost. I mean, we could pick Shen just because he doesn't have any followers. Concerted Strike is obviously going to be really good with Pike, because it'll allow him to deal non-combat damage and evolve faster. And Lurkers with the ability to rally is going to be really good, so I think we go with Garen. So if we can evolve Garen ever, then we get to rally every single turn. And since we can only lurk once per turn, we want to be able to lurk on every turn if possible. Now that one guy, I now realize the benefit of this guy right here is you can lurk when you don't have a token. So he's actually a lot better than I originally thought. We are missing a 1 cost. So that's what we're looking for. This guy's a really good 2 cost. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got something. This guy's a really good 2 cost because we're always going to go first. That's just how this game mode works. It always lets you go first.
Hey there.
So this guy's good because you can always play him on turn 2. Does it tell you if you have Lurk? Obviously not, because that would be cheating. Oh, we don't even have Lurk. That means either Garen or... What was the other card that came with Garen? Concerted Strike? We do now have 3 cards that aren't lurkers. Which could become problematic. This is just gonna get murdered, but I think it's worth it. So we can get a lurk off. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful because we just kind of like threw away a card, but... So we could lurk here. This is unfortunate because the Bright Steel Protector is going to get murdered. Or this guy's going to get murdered. I mean, I guess I don't have to attack with the Bright Steel Protector. I can lurk without using the Bright Steel Protector.
I'll be quick.
Just go like this and then play the second Bright Steel Protector next turn. Then I can give a barrier to the first one so it can block. Ooh, we also have that. Oh, he has such a big field. How strong is Pike? He should be strong enough to kill the Wraith Caller. We can use the Bright Steel Protector to kill this Doom Beast. Yeah, I think we just wait for his attack here. This should work on his attack, if I understand it correctly.
I'll stop you.
We are taking a lot of damage, so maybe I should block a little bit better. But now we have Pike. I find it interesting that it's so easy to get Pike without actually having to summon Pike. That's a really cool mechanic that no other deck really has. What do we want here? I feel like we summon this guy, do that so Pike can pull that guy. That's not good. Ah, jeez. Well, that sucked.
Field is yours.
I guess we just go in. Take a free kill there, and then he'll block the Bright Steel Protector, but that's okay.
My duty's done.
But we should be able to win next turn with this card. Oh, we also have this guy. He gets a lot of attack for being a lurker, huh? We should probably just play this. Okay, he's forced to block it. Now we could still chum the waters. I think I play this guy and summon a 1-cost follower. The 1-cost follower will have Lurk. And we just all out attack. Is that enough to save him? It is. Wow. He used all of his mana, but it was enough.
I never miss.
Might as well play one Chum the Waters. Now we just need to make sure we don't take damage, I guess? I can't believe he had enough cards.
Is everyone okay?
I guess we're just gonna play this. So we have some blockers here.
Gotcha in my sights.
So I guess is the idea of the lurkers that we just want to rush them down? Or... because, like, none of them have very much health. So... but since we have the ability to make anything that costs less than 3 a lurker, we could make some fairly healthy units into lurkers. And maybe that's the strat? What do we got here? Do we give Pike cost 1 less? The problem with this is that Death from Below is not going to cost 1 less. And we've only summoned Pike with Death from Below. Although Avarice Blade could be good. Is it on attack or... Yeah. So it's not... If we play Death from Below, it won't trigger. Avarice Blade should create more lurkers for us. I think this is what we want. Fizz would be a lurker, right? Am I... Allies. Yeah, it's not followers, it's allies. The Fizz should be a lurker. I think we take Fizz. Because Fizz could be a really powerful lurker. Although we don't have that many spells, so we can't make him elusive that easily. Don't want that. We get rid of Brightsteel Protector. We're looking for a 1 cost here. We just added Fizz, so... Like, half of our deck is 1 cost. How are we not finding one? There we go. Wait, so when you cast a spell... Give me elusive. We might not be able to do that this round. Okay, we're good then. Oh, we didn't lurk? Are you serious? That sucks. We had Garen on the top of the deck. Play this guy. We didn't lurk again? Oh boy. We're getting cheesed really hard. I guess I could play this to make sure that we can lurk, but... Doesn't really... We had another Garen? I think I just have to spend my mana. What do you do? Ooh, if you don't have him in hand or in play, I don't even have a Draven. Period. Okay, please just lurk. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we just, like, destroyed him? There's no point to playing anything here. Might as well just pass. Sure, he can attack. I honestly don't care. He's just gonna lose next turn. Then we just all out attack. That's not enough. Although we didn't lurk again. We lurked once out of 4 attacks? You'd almost think that 75% of our deck was not lurkers, but in fact the opposite is likely true. This is what we need when you damage the enemy nexus. Or that. But I think it's this, so we can make the top card just stronger. Because we're just attacking. Like, that is our strategy, essentially. So, we can't do Molten Breath for the rest of the round when you damage the enemy nexus nab 1. I think we want Twin Disciplines. Now again, we just added another non-lurk card. This is the weakness of lurk. It's so easy to have non-lurk cards. So I wonder, like, if you're actually building a lurk deck, what it looks like. Because there's a lot of, like, generally good non-lurk cards. that you might be putting in your deck. I don't know what two you're combining. I know that Rek'Sai is also a lurker, so maybe you're combining Shurima and Bilgewater to make a lurk deck right now, just because I don't think the other regions really have lurkers yet. But still, like I wonder, there's still like probably some good Shurima cards that aren't lurkers that you want to put in your deck, but I don't know that you can. So if this guy summons, I have to do this just in case he summons the Omen Hawk. Actually, I thought this was the guy who gets +1/+1 when he summons stuff. What was that? Oh, right. The top guy in my deck gets +1/+1. Oh, the rabbit is a lurker. So the problem here is, obviously I want to play Brightsteel Protector and protect whatever he's gonna grab. But... oh no, wait. Then he'll grab Brightsteel Protector, obviously. So I just have to pass. Really? Big plays, huh? He's making some big plays right there. But, I mean, he gave me the rabbit. I guess I don't care that much. What do I want here? I guess crack shot? I think I grab the crack shot. Then I end my round. Next turn I can play Bloodbait just to make sure I can lurk. So I think I start by playing Bloodbait. And then play another crack shot.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
And then Brightsteel Protector on my stronger crack shot.
My shield is yours.
And we just attack with everything. He can obviously block the Brightsteel Protector and like this crack shot. But he can't afford to block that crack shot. I'm surprised he didn't block the crack shot. Crack shot seems better than blocking this Sharkling or whatever it's called. And we dealt lots of Nexus damage with the crack shot abilities plus their attacks. We just gave the top card in our deck +4/+4. And now we can actually lurk on his turn. With this 6/6 Snapjaw.
Bullet to the face.
Oh, plus... oh, the crack shots are breaking the game. Oh no, the crack shots have ruined everything. Because now we get +1/+1... or we get +2/+2 every time our crack shots go off. Oh no. I mean, it's good for me. It's really bad for him. I should just attack immediately, huh?
On the trigger.
Because then we win. I mean, I wanted to get cheeky and like see what our card was that's getting all this attack, but I should just win the game instead. I've used this, the only times I've used this ability where you get +1/+1, every time you hit the Nexus, it's been absolutely absurd. Granted, both times I did it, I had Bilgewater. So like the other time that I did it, I was using Misfortune. And she also hits the Nexus when people attack. So I was getting like absurdly strong units by the end, like +15/+15 cards sometimes. Because I think I combined Scouts and Bilgewater to just get a whole bunch of Nexus damage in a single turn. What do I want here? Cast Cannon Barrage 6 times on randomly targeted enemies. Is this even good? Like, it's not even a lurk card. It seems like a fine card, it's just, it's not a lurker. This would be a lurker, but I don't have any dragons. But it would cost 4, so I guess it wouldn't be a lurker. We just need a reroll here, right? We can't take any of these. What the heck? King Jarvan the Third? Excuse me? When I'm summoned, draw Jarvan the Fourth. If he's already in play, instead give allies Challenger and Scout this round. Interesting. Deal 2 to me and summon a... What does immobile mean? Can't attack or block. Last breath, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. What the heck? Is this any good in my deck? I mean, it would be a lurker, but it can't attack or block, so it doesn't matter that it's a lurker. In its lifespan, it would probably summon 3 powder monkeys, which are each gonna be lurkers. I think. I mean, the fact that it has overwhelm is really unfortunate because that literally doesn't do anything. What about this? Invoke a celestial card that costs 3 or less. We could have it be a 1-cost card. I think we pick this just because it would be a lurker, and it's going to create more lurkers for us. It's not great by any means, but it's definitely something. We could have lurker poros too, but I think I want Scout on Fizz. Because if Fizz does get played first, then, and the enemy doesn't have a card to block him, then he'll get to attack twice turn 1. And as a lurker, that means he might be dealing 6 damage. It's a really bad hand. I think we just drop everything. Yeah, I kind of want to keep the monkey idle, but we need a turn 1 card. We got the Sharkling. He has nothing. Can we please lurk? Yeah. Our turn 1 is pretty OP. I feel like we need like an elusive card. Oh, we do have an elusive card. We just never draw it. That's not my fault. I just realized that. I guess I'm blocking with my Sharkling. Am I playing Twin Disciplines in case he has, I pass, because if he has Elixir of Iron, then I can play Twin Disciplines. Alright, you forced my hand. I used more mana for that than he did, though, but that's how it goes, I suppose. Do I want to summon this guy? Because he's going to be 2 monsters? Or do I want to summon both of these? I guess summon both of these, actually. Oh, I should have played it the opposite order. I'm an idiot. Obviously a bad move. But we attack here, get some Nexus damage, and Lurk. Okay, he blocked the way that I wanted him to anyways, I think. I didn't really want the Corsair to take damage, but maybe it would have been okay to let the Corsair take damage. So we're probably playing this guy this turn. If he lurks, then he'll be able to kill the Elna. He did lurk, so that's great news. Plus we get some Nexus damage from the Corsair. He could have an Elixir of Iron. He did not, though. Okay, and this card is insane. That's great news. Could play Garen, but I don't even want to play Garen. I think I just want to do this and try and win this turn. Ooh, that has Challenger. So he has nothing. So I just go like this. I pull with the Challenger. Even though it's going to lose that fight, I should just win.
I've got us covered.
Alright, good stuff. We're dealing a lot of damage. The Corsair is OP. If we combine the Corsair with that guy who gets the free attack on turn 2, that's OP. Because it's free Nexus damage. Okay, what do we got going on here? The list. This looks like a pike card, but it doesn't have Lurk. Granted enemy vulnerable. It's already vulnerable. The strongest ally starts a free attack challenging it. Wait, Wooglets is like bad on this card. Because it makes it cost more than the card actually costs. What do we actually want though? When drawn, costs 1 less this round. Grant an ally +2/+1. I think we do this just because it can summon Lurker Poros. That doesn't do anything. That could be useful. We don't need that. We don't need this to summon Lurker Poros. That doesn't help us. I guess we're just making the monkey idol like super powerful, kind of. Not that it does anything, but it just summons monkeys. That's all it does. But the monkeys can be really powerful depending on how many times we've lurked. Oh, jeez. We don't need to keep the twin disciplines. Okay, we got the Corsair. But if he summons a 2/2 Omen Hawk here, then I can't attack. Yeah. About that. Or do I just attack anyways? If I don't lurk though, then I got a problem. Ooh. Part of me, no, I think I save it. The Corsair is too valuable.
The winter's claw strikes.
Oh, jeez. Now we got a big problem. I mean, I think I do this. We're gonna take a lot of damage here, though.
I've got us covered.
At least we get some Nexus damage done. But that guy's just super dead. I'm not blocking that. That hurts a great deal. Okay, we got some stuff going on here. This is kind of like free attacks. I kind of want to play this. And then next turn we can play the Petty Officer for blockers. Play the Cutthroat.
Or I'll cut him out.
Oh no, that's really bad.
Open wide, sugar.
Oh jeez.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
At least we just made that one card really strong. Oh, we got some problems now.
Smell that barg?
Oh jeez. Summon the Petty Officer with another 1 cost. Oh, that guy can't block? And then everything just has to block because they're all gonna die anyways. Oh boy, we might just die. Okay, he has no mana. Oh my god, we're taking so much damage. This guy can't block. What the heck? He's just gonna get murdered next turn anyways. Well, this is gonna be a very difficult battle, I think. Because they have a lot of overwhelm and we don't have a lot of defense. The goal here is probably to summon Pike. Or summon Fizz first as a bait. And then summon Pike. Well, it worked. Now, I can't kill that. So, that's a bit of an issue. If I play this guy, I can't Concerted Strike. Fizz has no attack. If I have Lurk, Then I can concerted strike the Sejuani and actually win that fight. I think that's what I have to do. But we do it like this because Fizz is useless. Please just have Lurk. Oh yeah.
Prove your worth.
Okay, so now we concerted strike. And that also gives Fizz elusive this turn, so that means he can attack again. Omen Hawk will have to block that guy. Okay, so we actually made a play. We didn't get to summon Pike, but that's how it goes. Okay, that's a pretty good card. I think right off the bat, we're looking to play the Snapjaw Swarm.
Rip their flesh.
We did not Lurk. Highly unfortunate.
This land
Oof. I think we're playing Pike now.
That wasn't funny the first time, Fizz.
Oh geez, do we just let this through? I should have probably done something else. I think I have to let it through. And then just threaten him with lethal next turn. Okay, this is good. I think we go like this. Please just don't have frostbites.
across the seas and into
Oh
battle.
no. That's a really big card. Okay, then. Actually, we probably win this turn. We also lurked, so that's great news. It seems like we just won. He wasn't ready for me to be able to make the Fizz just win the game.
A fight. Watchers will run
I can also just play this. I mean, that just seems like the right play. If I wasn't gonna win right here, making sure that Pike lives is the right play. Alright, that was close. We almost got murdered. I just realized that I was probably supposed to like cut it before we got to Sejuani. Now we're just going to the end. We're going pretty fast, so I don't feel too bad about it. Draw one. When you discard a card, shuffle a copy of it into your deck. Interesting. Is that better or worse for us? Do we want to look for something else? I think we want something else. Ooh, we could have this twice? I think we take that twice. Because it's very easy for us to deal Nexus damage. And then do we give Challenger to Ike? I love quick attack with Challenger. It's one of my favorite combos. Alright, so this guy could be a problem for us. I think we just take this because it's a fairly decent hand. That's actually pretty good. We just go with this guy and hope that we lurk.
I got the goods.
Oh my god. We still just hope that we lurk, I think. We did not lurk.
Calling no enforcers.
Alright, well, we might have just lost then. Wasn't really expecting to not lurk. I guess pull that guy. Well, this seems really bad. We've essentially established nothing yet. Can I even afford to... I guess I have to do this, but I'm so far behind now because I didn't lurk that first time. Okay, what are we doing? Well, I can guarantee a lurk at least.
I'll shoot the wings off
Unless he
the
kills this immediately.
It's not broken, just needs a little love.
Play this to guarantee a lurk.
Ready, aim,
I can't play Twin Disciplines, unfortunately.
bullet.
Are you lost? This way.
This guy's getting way too strong, but I can't really do anything about it.
Missed.
You're clear. Enforcers just left.
Perfect.
I just play this and hope that I lurk, I guess. Nope, did not lurk. Okay, I think we lost. I think it's just over, like... We can't just not lurk this many times when 75% of our deck is lurkers. The only time we got to lurk was when I guaranteed it. Otherwise, we just didn't get to lurk. I guess I could do this. Do we keep him alive? So this guy's gonna be a 5/5, and is dealing 2 damage. So there's no way I can keep him alive, but I can guarantee the kill.
There you are. I've got to show you.
Ma'am, I'm working.
Won't find better this side of the sun.
Jesus. Yeah, we got some big issues. I find it very unlikely that we're gonna win this one. I don't really know what I messed up. Did I just get unlucky? That seems like a very stupid way to lose. Ooh, okay. I play this first, and I mean, if he has cards to kill it, I just lose. That's bad, but at least he didn't kill it. Summon Pike. Alright, he has something to kill one of my cards, which is just horrible for me. Oh, he's killing Pike. Okay, well then the game's definitely over. I needed the Pike, at least, to be able to start killing his monsters. Can't even protect myself here.
Hello, fellow Kinderens.
Oh, Jesus. Do I concerted strike? It uses all my mana, I can't afford to. I need to summon things. Summon the Corsair. Oh, jeez. Do this.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
We might just lose like this turn. Guess we're summoning the monkey idol. Oh, good.
We're fine on our own.
So you just block that.
Tiger.
You block that.
Wait, bolt.
You block that. And then we're still almost dead. Great stuff. Well, I feel like this run is very over. What could we do? I think we summon Fizz. I can't summon... I can't use Chum the Waters this turn, huh? We need to win soon. If we even want, like, a slight chance. So do I just attack immediately with Fizz, then? I could Concerted Strike right now. But I don't know if he has another monster. This is a tough one. I feel like I need to Concerted Strike so Fizz has elusive. I think it's the only way we get enough damage this turn. Even then, I don't think we get enough damage. He's just got too many blockers. We do Lurk, but I don't think it's enough. We're just gonna draw too many cards. We could just lose by drawing cards. And we attack with these three.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
So we have a ridiculous card in here that is getting a whole bunch of pluses, but I think we're gonna lose before we even get to that point. Okay, I mean, that's a big card. How is this guy only... We've only lurked 3 times? Is that real? Did I just summon this guy first? I mean, he doesn't win the fight, unfortunately. Not against Golden Crushbot. So I guess I have to summon Garen.
For justice, for Demacia.
I mean, that's not that bad for what it's worth. At least the monkeys can block. Alright, you know what? You just attack. That's the only play. We get Lurk. And we just hope we don't lose on our turn when we draw. But, I mean, it's still like... We got no health. And then we play you because you have 15 attack. Oh, they're right. Those guys deal 1 damage when they die. Okay, please don't draw 3 puff caps. Oh my god. Oh no. How do we do this? I mean, we're just gonna get Mystic Shotted next fight anyways. I don't know why I'm bothering. I feel like we just all out attack and
Open wide, sugar.
like he shouldn't be able to stop it, but if he stops it, like we were gonna lose anyways.
Maybe you need a closer look.
Okay, well we won this fight. Do we get an ability right now? The only thing that I see that saves us is that the Raka ability that heals your Nexus 10 at the start of a battle. I don't know how else to survive with 1 HP. I don't think we get an ability though. So that might have been wishful thinking. Yeah, we don't get an ability. We have no way to heal our Nexus. So we'll see if we can win with 1 HP. Man, we got a decent hand.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Please lurk. You did not lurk. You have failed me for the last time. Man, I am getting really unlucky with the lurks, huh? I think we just lose.
Safety mode.
Because I can't play enough cards to actually block all of his attacks. So, yeah, we just lost.
Now I've lost my place.
Well, that was a run, I suppose. I mean, like, what was I supposed to do? The game didn't even give me a chance. I didn't lurk that last battle at all. I lurked 3 times and I attacked every single turn. Like, jeez. Tell me you want me to lose without telling me you want me to lose, huh? Well, that sucked. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do as Pike to prevent that. I don't think there is a way to prevent that. So if you just get unlucky, you just lose. That's just how it goes. Like, what was our deck was 75% lurkers. If I'm not lurking every single turn, then I'm just getting unlucky, essentially. Especially when I'm not lurking 3 turns in a row. That's just bad. But I guess that's how it goes. Next time we'll try Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai also a lurker, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.